Yes. First, I'm not good in English, but if I have error in my English, you can understand. Uh, my name, I call Bishop Peter Smio. I born this family where I stay, where you meet me here. This is the home ground and have the family. And we born in this background family, which is known like the first time was the family of witches. My grandfather was very strong witch, and also on my side of my mother, also my grandmother was was a witcher, was practicing. Now my uncles was buying some in Kenya here we call some demons from Mombasa and Uganda. It's called Machini and Maembe. It is the name which I know in Swahili. And both of them was practicing the witches. My father also was not born again. Was having was also people came and then give them the clothes which is make him to study witches. Now that background makes our family did not go to school. I believe the person who tried to get education more, it is me, because I reached like standard three, because I passed on to standard 2, and then but standard 3 I didn't manage to learn there. And if you pass there, you must die, because there's you cannot wear good clothes, you cannot buy anything, you cannot ride a bicycle, good bicycle, you cannot do anything, something which you can say that people are growing up. Now, from there, I like God so much, because God was speaking to me when I'm like 10 years, around 10 years, around 80, 10 years. I was getting the vision that God is calling me from this family. And remember, in the family don't want to somebody to pray, because when you pray, you break the kingdom, their kingdom. When you pray, you are destroying the many things there. Now, the law was no one can go in the church. Even my mother was staying home without going anywhere. Even my father, when he's going outside, he can come with some broom and then he can sweep the outside. When my father come, he can ask who. I see the leg of somebody here, the shoes. Who come here with this big shoe? Is it the pastor or who is coming here? Now he can whip my mother. Even one day he cut my mother, and then with the legs, and then go in the hospital, stay in the hospital, because he don't want to even my mother to wear the good clothes. We stay poor family. We was eating some leaves of the beans, and then we stay. We survive with one per week. We can get one meal like cassava, or we boil it, or potato. We boil it, and then we can survive that week. Now, from there, I tried to find where I can succeed. I tried to go to fetch to look at a job with now 12 years to go to look at the job around 13 to feed my mother, to help my mother to eat even one meal. Then I get one person which I cannot name in the media. Then he give me some one job. Then when he gave me my job, it was in 1989, 90. And then he gave me his job, and then he was giving me a salary of 180 per month. At least me, the first things was me to get food, even by night to eat food, and then to get small that 180 to send to my mother. I think to help him for her or she for something to enjoy it life. But I worked like 2 months, but the person did not give me money, and instead of Give me money, came with a chamber, and then give me the chamber, said that to go and kill the moles in the bananas, which is working, the moles, which is eating bananas. I drive from morning to find that one, to evening. I didn't get even one. I get only the rods inside the bananas, many rods, but I didn't find it. When he came, we said that, where is that moles? I didn't find it, and then he take the rungo at her wife, and then he pit me a lot in that night, and then I tried. Now morning, I wake up and then run away, and then he follow me with the vehicle, and then he arrested me to put me in the police. Say that I slept there in the police, and then from there, I try to explain to police that me, I run my father, I don't have father, matter, but I was finding this boss to give me the job, even I can buy even his uniform to go to school, but now he's arresting me for me, and then the police helped me to rescue me to go. Then he followed me on the road again, and then he captured me, and then he put me on her house again. Said that you cannot go, stay here to work for me. Now I looked a way of escaping to come back. When I came back here, I get a voice speaking to me to tell my grandfather to not steal killing people. Now you cannot stand in front of a big snake and then tell the snake to bite me, because and you are very young. To stand in front, and you know that is very strong person, because he was not small person, he was very big person in the witches, because he can call the snake come there to kill you, he can change your bottle of water to come a snake and then he bite you. He can do anything. He can send you to the accident road. He killed many people. He have the experience of the Nigerian person. He was how witches is from Nigerian. He's not a small person. Now I say, which way I can reach there to go to stop this man? Because this man is very tough. And because of staying poor, I didn't stay a long time. I married earlier because I looked how I know that I'm not in the school. Yeah. I'm not nothing which I am doing. Now I marry earlier. I marry my wife there. I think in 1994.
How many wives do you have now? How many wives?
I have one wife.
Are you intending to marry another one?
No, I don't want. It's not in my thinking.
For marrying 4 wives. Okay.
I'm not planning, and I don't have any vision. I'm very okay, and I'm enjoyable with my life. And now the time I marry wife, that's the time I get the vision to go to tell my grandfather to not kill the people. Now I go. When I got there, I told my grandfather, I have something to share with you. Say what? I say, my God tell me that to stop to kill people. I say, okay. Now I was trying to find you, but now you come yourself. This is now it's your time. Now I said that I will visit you tomorrow. He came to visit me. The house was there. The house was here. And the kitchen was something here there. And when he reached in my house here, I said that now I'm coming, but tomorrow, today, time like this one, like noon, 2 p.m., you will have a lot of visitor here. Now that was March, I believe it was March 5, and now 1998. 1998, I believe. Now 1997, 96, 1996. Now when he's coming there, and then he came with the jams, came with some sticks, some eggs, something. Magic, something. Said that he came in my house, he came in the kitchen, he came in the road there. I said that where's your father? My father was with the cows on the mountain there, was doing something. He said that they let me go to greet him, and then he tell my father, today is your last day, just finish your work. And then he came in my house, said that now, today it is your last day, I'm finished my work. Now the time when I was was around 10. When the time reached around 12 noon, the smoke come inside my house. Walking. And then when he reached to 1, the smoke increased. And when he increased, then I see the chicken, the cock, gum inside there without the feather. Now and then the cock was very small, and then he come big like this one, and then he come full of the house. Now, now that cock when he come full of the house, and then he captured my firstborn, and he captured my wife in this one, and then I hear the noise in that house, which is like boom, boom. Now I think, and only in the house was fire. Now you trying to see what is happening. I think it's what I was they expecting the following is things. I see only noise, people crying. It was striking my voice. He removed the ice. He become blind, and then he took my wife to put on the trees naked, and then that time he called, and then he burned my father. And my father died that one, and then my sister also is beaten. Is also died, but he got rescued alive. Same day, same hour, same day, same minute, same hour. Not even I don't know how that things happened. Now people ran away from the family. He said that this is very terrible. Even that time, pastor did not come. Every people ran away. Every people ran away. Even even you. Even church member ran away. And then he left the pot of my father lying there. Now I looked, my house is burnt, everything is burnt, clothes is burnt. I looked, I was having the goat outside, I go and sell it, and then I buy blanket and the sheets, then we take the grave down there. People don't come to help. People say that when you go there, we are going to die again, and then we bury my father without even a judge, without anything pray there.
You're with your siblings, like your brothers and sisters?
Yes. Yes. Now, my sister was died also with that one. Is in the hospital there, but he got to rescue him and then returned the life back to her. And then the night again that cock again came again. He burned all trees and the bananas.
That's one was. Hey! You might think it's a story, but it's a real thing.
Now, then he came on that barrier, and then he break that barrier, that grave. He take that grave, put the soil down there, that cock.
Really?
Yes. And then he parted the trees here, parted the bananas. He cut the bananas like we were cutting with the banga. Now, my father, who is giving me the wife, came and then said, "No, let us take it." And then he took my wife. He go with my wife. Now I remain without wife. I try to struggle to get money to build another house. But when I get money, I say that you must go away from this family. Now, I plant maize. God helped me, and then I harvest like 80 bags of maize, and then beans like 40, and then I sell that maize, and then I buy jewelry, and then I build the house jewelry, and then when I was moving, God told me that don't move, and then I stopped. I remain here. I lived at the land and the houses in jewelry, and then I built a small house here, and then my wife will come again. We start my life. We start life, and then God told me to tell it again my grandfather, and then I fear, and then I ran to Uganda. I ran to Uganda. When I ran to Uganda, and then I get the person in Uganda, he said, I think that he's going to give me the job. But it was not the job. And then when I reached the house, the person was killing people. He was half people coming with night and then carrying the body. But because I was very young, I don't know even the place where I reached. I don't know where is that place. And then he said that now he came with some people and he was killing and selling the body.
Just speak loud enough because he doesn't have a mic on you.
No, he's going because he's here now. Yes. Now that one makes scary me. I ran from the witch doctor, my father, and I get the people who is killing people now.
Your grandfather.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, my life was in danger at that time now, because he was killing and killing and killing and killing. Now when he reached to me, do you know how you are home? I say, because the people who say that I know, when I leave you, you can know home. He say, yes. All that people who say, yeah, you can know home is dying. But when he reached to me, he said that, no, I don't know home, and I don't have home. And then he said, you can make you to be my boy? I say, yes, I can. You helped me, that is very good. And then he left me, he didn't kill me. And that person gives me something like a stick, and then he put on my clothes, said that now you are mine, and then put in my... Now I stayed there, and then one day he said that he is going and they leave me in that home. And then when he left that home, me also, I started to run away. Yeah. When I was running away, and then I reached on the river, and then my all eyes go. I came blind, and I see some things like he was speaking like Timothy, holding, catching my legs, and then pushing me to the river. Yeah. And I tried to cry. I hold the face like this one, and then the voice told me that, what do you have in your cloth? Then I think that I put somebody he put me a stick on my cloth, and then I put on my mouth, and then I remove it, and then my eyes come. It came normal, and then it come home, and then when I come home, and then the voice called me to tell my grandfather to not kill again, and at that time now I said I will come in another way, and then he go. I think he go to hire people to come with the guns. People break my door, and then he beat me a lot with guns. And then I died, and that time God speaks to me about the prophet. Prophet is a lady, is prophet. You know, prophet is prophet. God anointed him in his prophet, but me, God anointed me in prophecy. Yes, me, I'm not the prophet. Yeah. But me, God can show me something prophetic. God anointed me with the prophetic, and the prophet is prophet. And now God showed me about the prophet, about her life, children's, and all dreams which he dreamed, and it was not online. It's not online. Don't have Facebook. But you could see. Yes, I see everything. I can see what you have here. I can see what you ate even yesterday. Yeah. God have mercy on me about that prophetic way, because God showed me that one, but I'm not a prophet. Now you hear different of prophet, the gift of the prophets and the prophet. Now people in Kenya mislead when you say you have the gift of prophecy, prophetic message, prophetic, and then you say that I'm the prophet, but that is different. Yes. Now from there, when I start to speak, I speak to and God show me, and when I'm dying, somebody came with white, but it was Jesus, Gamel, and then he gave me the Bible, and then I saved the life. And when he gave me the Bible, all Bible came inside me.